Back again, May 2015, Paper 1, Time Zone 2, IBSL Maths. This is question 6. Let's see how we go. 8 marks, this one. F of x is ax cubed plus bx at x equals 0. The gradient of the curve of f is 3. Given that the first derivative at 7 is 1, find the value of a and b. Whoa, a little bit to think about here. Let's just start with what we know. Well, we got that there, so I'm just going to write that out, even though you probably don't need to. I just like to sort of get my own little version of what's going on there. So f of x is ax cubed plus bx at x equals 0. The gradient of the curve of f is 3. So f dash of x, let's do that first of all, because they're talking about the gradient, so you relate that to the derivative, because that's what it is, or a rate of change, any of those things. So the derivative of this is going to be 3ax squared plus b, and then we say we're going to let f dash of 0 equal 3. What does that mean? It means 3a by 0 squared plus b equals 3. So obviously b equals 3. We've got somewhere. We've only got one little bit to go. They've given us another bit of information. Let's put them together and see what we get. F negative 1 of 7. So this is the inverse function of f when you sub in 7 is 1. If the inverse function when you put in 7 is 1, you can simply go f of 1 must equal 7. Remember, when we're finding an inverse, the x and y coordinates swap. So if in the inverse the value of 7 gives you 1, that means in the original function the value of 1 gives you 7. So you can save yourself a bit of time there. You could go ahead and find the inverse and still get the answer right, but let's see how easy it is if we do it this way. So f of 1 equals 7. What does that mean? That means a plus b times 1, and b is 3, equals 7. Therefore, a equals 4. Now, am I lying to you? Am I making that up? You can stop now. That's the way to do it. But let's just say, well, we decided we'd go ahead and find the inverse. Do you really want to find the inverse function of this? Let's have a look how we would do it. We would have x equals ay cubed plus by. And if you start going down this path, you can see it's going to be pretty nasty, isn't it? Is there a nice, easy way to get those y's on their own? Probably not. We're going to end up with real ugliness there. So even if you tried that way and you got stuck, you must start thinking to yourself, well, there's got to be an easier way. And go back and have a think about, what does an inverse function mean? An inverse function, remember, it's a reflection in the line y equals x. How do we do that? We swap the coordinates over. So if I know the coordinate pair in an inverse function is 7, 1, then for the original function, it must have been 1, 7. And that's the way to do that one. All right. See you in the next video, guys.